What's going on, everybody? It's T-Sean the One, Wrestle Chat Media. AEW. Man. Woo! AEW. I'm pretty sure y'all reading the title. I'm gonna be real with y'all, folks. I'm gonna be real blunt with you guys. Y'all know me. I'm always straightforward. If you're doing good, I'm patting you on your back. If you're doing bad, I'm gonna let you have it. I know a lot of y'all just like me. Y'all probably just watched AEW's Revolution, and if you paid attention to the podcast that we did, you all know some of the predictions we came up with. Christian was one of the predictions, but Christian was a regretful prediction. He was one of those we hope not show up. And yes, Christian's ass showed up as the surprise person. Christian and an already announced talent that had signed on the internet, that had already signed. Like, we heard about Ego Page dude. We had heard about him, and didn't nobody care when they first heard about him coming. So that news had already been broke. But the two surprises were Page, with the young Page guy, the Ego King, whatever the fuck he calls himself, whatever. But and Christian Cage. Those are your surprises. Spoiler alert. But I'm gonna be honest, like I always be. Y'all know I always be honest with y'all as far as on, when I'm talking, and I'm giving it because when AEW's doing good, y'all know I'm on it. When WWE is doing bad or good, any promotion. But right now, if you look on social media, it's a landslide of people pissed the fuck off. And I know some of y'all that just watched the pay-per-view just like I did, at the end you heard those chants. We want refund! That is so fucking embarrassing. That's embarrassing. But as I go forward to give y'all more, I gotta give a quick shout out to the sponsors, Essentials, with their immune boosting juice. This is a great juice for immune boosting. I will be sipping on this giant. I drink it and they pay me for it, so I will be. Yes, Larry. Immune booster. And Christian is Christian Cage to be exact. That's your. Who's gonna change the... They overhyped this damn... For one, I have no problem with them getting over the event, the pay-per-view, Revolution. My problem is, it stems here. See, I know sometimes I'm very objective, but today, I'm not just here to clown AEW. I'm not here just trying to, purposely, because y'all know I sing AEW's praises when they're doing good, and I kind of question when they're doing some weird shit, and they are. Today, they did a horrible job. This was horrible. I like the women's match. No, I was surprised. I guess my expectations were not high for that. Maybe that's what it was. Yes, Christian is in AEW. That's the big surprise. The big and I was just talking with A-Track Brown, and I asked him. I said, "Yo, AEW overhyped this one. No, this appearance is overhyped." And I said, because he was telling me that he's a big fan of Christian Cage. I mean, but I'm gonna tell you why they overhyped Christian Cage. They said that the person that they said was coming, they outworked. Nobody outworks this person. Okay, all right, and they're sure first ballot Hall of Famer. They're definitely bound for Hall of Fame. Okay, and they will change the landscape with all the type of shit. And was I even read some shit about when they was hyping it up. They were saying this person is going to shock the world. People are going to be shocked that this guy is signing. This is, they would have never thought he would. I'm like, okay, that's John Cena. Clearly, I'm just being 100 with y'all. If you read into how they hyped this person up, it's like they were trying to rib us into thinking that it was John Cena, in which I bought into. I was like, oh shit, John Cena coming? A guy who outworks everything? Like everybody knows John Cena is the quote unquote I outwork everybody. I'm always here. I'm here when it closes and opens. No, they know that's John Cena. So they built it up like it was John Cena. No shit. Because when Big Show came out there and said, oh, this guy, he outworks everybody. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. That's, even though I'm not a big John Cena fan, but still, that's the only thing. When Tony Khan was like, this person's going to shock everybody, that's the only person I can think of that can possibly shock everybody would be John Cena. Because we would never believe in our existence that John Cena would be the one. But then as I looked into it, John Cena he's able to do it. He's able to actually leave if he wants to. He can actually do a deal with AEW. So that's what led me to say, okay, well, this could be John Cena. If I'm going by what they were saying, what Tony Khan was saying, Big Show was saying, and all the other little clues, this was clearly John Cena. I wanted to be, we all wanted to be we all wanted it to be CM Punk. We wanted it to be Stone Cold and all, because if we look at it, we see a relation between Stone Cold and Tony Khan and Stone Cold and JR. We was like, okay, this could be somebody that listen, because he was saying that this is somebody who's gonna elevate and change the. I'm like, oh, okay. Christian is not that guy. He didn't do that for TNA. Newsflash, AEW. Christian not that guy. And don't you, AEW and all my AEW fanboys and fangirls, let me tell you, in between, don't you ever in your life, ever AEW, don't you ever in your fucking life, ever, I'm sorry, shout out to my sponsors, Essential. Shout out to the sponsors, Essential. Very good. Don't you ever in your life, AEW, ever in your life, ever say you got a major fucking announcement again. Never again. Christian Cage, people, is not a major announcement. He's not a Brock Lesnar. Oh yeah, I said it. I hear you. I hear y'all. He's not a Brock Lesnar. He's not a The Rock. He's not a Stone Cold. He's not a CM Punk. He's not even a fucking Edge. So don't you ever in your life, again, Tony Khan, my friend, I love what you've done with AEW. I love that you brought us a beautiful promotion. But don't you ever in your life say you had a major fucking announcement and then give us Paige in the ladder match, because they hyped that up to they like, this person is a mystery person and they are a big name. That's a guy from Impact. Have you seen Impact lately? Don't ever tell us this. If you're gonna bring somebody, just bring them like you did Sting. Please. Bring them like you did Matt Hardy. Bring them like you brought Brody Lee. Don't do the fucking announcements. Just let it just be the talk afterwards. Because this was a major letdown. And I know a lot of my AEW fanboys and fangirls are gonna be like, oh, you can't pick on AEW, no. But I love AEW. But I have to let them have it. This was some bullshit. And one thing about it, and y'all know about, I'm not a delusional fan. I'm not a delusional fan. I'm not going to look at shit and be like, well, it doesn't smell that bad. It doesn't smell that bad. It's just shit. It's funky, but it's not that bad. I'm not that kind of fan. I'm not that kind of fan. If you give me some shit, I'm going to say, hey, get that out my face. So, AEW, you fucked this one up. You fucked this one up. Big time. And I'm not going to hold it completely against AEW, but I got to let it be known this was some bullshit. And Some of y'all may be hearing other vidcasters and everybody else in other groups talking about it. Some bullshit, y'all. That's some bullshit. AEW, y'all let us down on this one. And oh my gosh. Hey, a good thing that they did, Scorpio Sky won. Scorpio Sky won, which I kind of called that one. And they did that ladder match proper. They did that proper. That was good. They did the ladder match good. So not just because Scorpio Sky won, but it was the build towards him, because I was wondering why was he out there at the announce table this past Dynamite. Why was he out there being all arrogant and shit? But he won. Which gives us, because I do want to see Darby Allin versus Scorpio Sky. Even though because it was either Pentagon Jr. or Scorpio Sky that I wanted to see face Darby Allin. I really wanted to see Pentagon a little more, but Scorpio Sky, I'm interested in seeing him turn heel and become TNT champion. But let's talk about. I don't want to just continue to just shit on AEW all night, but the last match of the evening, the epic barbed wire explosion match. Y'all, bear with me. For everybody viewing, bear with me. It was good. I mean, it got botched. It got botched horribly. It got botched. For those of you that watched the pay-per-view, y'all saw what happened. At the end, there was supposed to be an explosion, and it was like it was. The explosion didn't really happen. It was. Oh man, I don't want to be that guy. Just like, cause y'all look at me like I'm a bully now. Like, oh, just Sean, you just beating up on the promotion, man. You just a hater. Yeah, but if you follow my work, you know that I support AEW. I support all the promotions. But if it's some bullshit, it's some bullshit. I'm gonna wrap it up that there was something that went mechanically wrong with the explosion. Usually they do press conferences afterwards. I hope Tony Khan doesn't address that. I hope they don't even do the press conference, because this is not something that you address. You should not address this. Just erase Revolution from the books. Let's pull a Thanos on this one, fans. Let's just snap our fingers. Revolution never happened. It never happened. Look! Right now, we need Matt Hardy, broken Matt Hardy. Like now, we need broken Matt Hardy. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm saying this, because I'm silly like that. But we need broken Matt Hardy to do a fucking multiverse and snap the fingers of hand and then make it go away, because that was fucking awful. The explosion match. It was decent, but it leads into a big payoff. The big payoff was about to be the explosion. I didn't understand why they were beating up on Jon Moxley after this. Okay, check this out. It's a brutal fucking match, right? It's a brutal match. Moxley and Kenny Omega had a brutal fucking match. I'm not gonna play that down. What's the purpose of y'all coming out there jumping on Jon Moxley when he already damn near dead? Okay, you're stepping on him, beating on him some more. They're beating on Jon Moxley and beating on Jon Moxley like he's gonna get up and fight. But I'm like, at this point, they fucked up the momentum of the payoff. All they had to do, leave Jon Moxley in the ring or handcuff him, leave him there in the ring. Stop jumping on Jon Moxley. Stop beating up on him. Why were they still jumping and beating up on Jon Moxley is beyond me. I have no fucking idea why they were beating up on Jon Moxley continuously. I get it, you're heels. But why are you still stomping on that guy who's pretty much dead now? He's out. He's hurt. He lost the match. And this was a brutal, fatigue, blood-ripping, just gruesome match. There's no need to pull an NWO. What you need to do is pick up your fucking leader and step out and and then put a cigar in Kenny Omega's mouth while they're on the ramp and look in there, watch it, look, and do a countdown, and let somebody, if they had somebody to make a debut, let Christian Cage, he should have debuted right there. That would have been better. And one thing about it is not just the fact that it was Christian Cage, it's the way he's presented. He was presented like he was a big fucking deal. Christian Cage, AEW, newsflash. I love his talent. Now, don't get it twisted, y'all. Christian Cage he's talented in the ring. But is he a game changer? Is he somebody to, push the needle? Hell no. Stop. I'm not going to be delusional, people. Christian Cage is not that guy. He's not. He's not. He's not a Marty Jannetty, but still, he's just not that guy. He hasn't been that guy. And to say he outworks everybody, what the fuck is he talking about? I don't get that. So is Christian Cage gonna be a heel now? I just don't. I'm not getting this. But let's talk about the botched ending to the barbed wire explosion match, which was horribly botched. Why in the fuzznuck? Hold on. Why in the fizznuck are y'all still beating up on this man? Why are y'all still jumping him? What should have happened was they should have get out that ring. The Good Brothers should have came in. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows should have came in there, picked up picked up Kenny Omega, carried him out of the ring, had him on the fucking stage, the ramp, and do the countdown to the explosion. See, and y'all may be saying, well, Tishon, the explosion didn't work. Okay, but look. Let me show you the beautiful thing about what I'm saying, what should have happened. The reason why I'm doing this is because if the explosion is a botch, guess what happens? They can laugh it off like it was a big joke. Like, ha, 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 ha. I thought we was going to blow him up and burn him like a barbecue. If the explosion would have happened, that would have been great. Like, yeah, oh, shit, John Moxley's gone. But they did this angle where fucking Eddie Kingston runs down. I love you, Moxley. Moxley. He gets in the ring. Moxley, I'm going to die for you. Oh. He covers John Moxley, and he's like, John Moxley, I'll die for you. Prince, I will die for you. And no, I'm not bullshitting. That's the explosion. The explosion was that's not an understand. I'm not bullshitting you. If you go watch it, that's literally the explosion. The explosion was. I'm not bullshitting. I'm 100. Y'all think I'm clowning AEW? I'm being honest. The explosion was. Eddie Kingston still. Fire Eddie Kingston for that. Eddie Kingston still played it up like an explosion happened. He acted like he was dead. Like, he rolls over like he's been just destroyed. I'm mad, man, because I'm a wrestling fan, y'all. I enjoy AEW for the talent that the entertainment that it does supply us with. But this was a major fucking fuck up. Tony Khan, get back to the drawing board. You got to make this up, bruh. You got to make this up. Adrian, you 100% fucking right. And everybody that's tuned in right now, take a moment for a second, y'all. Click off the video and share this video in all the groups. Just hit the share button and share the shit out of this video if you can, because people need to hear this shit. Because we a lot of folks often protect and kiss AEW's ass, but one thing about it that I do credit AEW about is that when they hear that their fans don't agree with something, they change it. They're not too. They don't act like they're stuck up to where when you complain, they don't correct it. Fans need to stop kissing ass. This is a promotion that you have to kiss their ass, or that. See, WWE got us trained that way. WWE has us trained the way to where we don't complain, where we complain. Because if you notice, WWE did that for like 6-8 fucking years, to where we would complain and them motherfuckers would not listen. Them motherfuckers like, hey, who you guys want? Your boy John Cena? Well, guess what? He's gonna be your champion, huh? Your boy John Cena, he's gonna be your champion. They kept doing that to us. So now, as some fans, we feel like we gotta keep kissing ass. Like, well, we're just gonna take it. Oh, you guys did off a show, which is cool. It's not cool. This was horrible. But Eddie Kingston laid in that ring like he was dead himself, off of a explosion that technically did not really happen. It was just a. That was it. There was no big explosion at the end. But still, they tried to work it. And yes, Adrian said Carney is going to have a field day with this review on Revolution. And Adrian is referencing Jim Cornette. He's referencing Jim Cornette. They call him Carney. Cornette is literally, yes, I fuck, and I'll always say fuck Cornette's racist ass. But yeah, Cornette is literally going to have a fucking #1 rated fucking podcast off of this shit here. Damn, AEW, did y'all have to fuck it up like this? Damn, I'm mad. I'm so fucking mad right now. I'm so fucking mad. I'm mad. Wrestle Chat, I'm mad. For all the Wrestle Chat fans, I am mad. I'm pissed off right now. Like, come on. Like, really, y'all? I mean, like, this is my thing. Where are the fucking ringleaders? Kenny Omega, why didn't you tell your boys, say, hey, yo, change your plans. Or something. Like, you gotta be able to do like an Undertaker. Maybe I shouldn't make that reference. But you gotta be able to call shit on the fly. Like, that was botched. You know, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait till one day when they do a podcast and they tell us the behind the scenes of what happened, what went wrong, because something went wrong. But my thing is to make that angle safe. Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers should have never came down there to beat the shit out of Jon Moxley. Because I understand y'all I know people are going to come to wrestling and say, T-Sean, they're going to be like, T-Sean, look, it made perfect sense. The Good Brothers was just beating them up even more. But still, I'm in the wrestling community. I run a wrestling promotion. I know when it's overdoing it. Whenever you have a big match like that, okay, prime example. Let's say Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Kane comes down there and just destroys his brother. Then all of a sudden, D-Generation X runs out there and starts stomping on Undertaker some more. The fuck are you doing? It's over. This big ogre red motherfucker just killed this dude. He just killed a dead man. That would have been overdoing it. And it would have been pointless. Notice that WWE did not do that. After Shawn Michaels pinned him, they dragged Shawn Michaels' carcass out of that fucking ring and they got out. Now, tonight, the Good Brothers and Kenny Omega thought it was a smart idea. Well, the Good Brothers thought it was a smart idea. Let's beat up Jon Moxley some more. I know he's dead. He's completely gored and out of his mind. Let's beat him up some more. Yeah, let's beat him up some more. This was stupid. It was the dumbest thing ever. Because I'm sitting there screaming at the TV with my kids. My kids are right here. They were screaming with me. Like, no, that's enough. That's enough. You did a good job. Leave the fucking ring. Leave the ring. Stand on the ramp and wait for the countdown. That was the big rift. That was the big payoff. Was the explosion was supposed to happen. And like I said, what would have done it some justice? If the explosion did not happen, guess what would have happened? It would have been a They could have played it off as a like it was a joke, like it was a rib all along. Cause reminder, guess who proposed the match? Guess who proposed the match? Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega said that was going to be a explosion. He designed the rules. Remember that? For this match. So, that's what I'm saying. This was a very botched ending. Horribly. This is possibly one of the most overhyped and botched endings I've ever seen in my life in wrestling. Right now. This is one of the overhyped, botched endings to a match that this was a easy fucking win match. Why did they fuck it up? Leave it up to AEW to fuck this match up. All the momentum. As wrestling fans, we needed this go home for this end of the show. Go home. We needed this one. I'm gonna tell you why we needed this one was because we had that bullshit of a letdown. And Christian Cage and fucking the Page dude. What's the dude's name? Is it Ethan Page? What the fuck is the dude's name? I forgot. Can somebody put the guy's name in there? What's his name? What's the gentleman's name that was the last entrance in the ladder match? I forgot his fucking name. That's how forgettable he was. We need something like that. We needed something to help us out as fans of AEW. We needed that. We needed because we knew a lot of us. We dismissed the Christian Cage and all that shit. We dismissed it. We was like, okay, cool. As fans, we're like, all right, well, we're gonna have a real good. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Ethan. Yeah. Ethan Page. Okay. Yeah, it's Ethan Page. So as fans, we needed this to be our go home and to just give us some type of, feeling good. Oh, also everybody, I'm wearing my Reggie B Fine, the Memphis legend, Mid-South wrestling legend, wearing his shirt. But yeah, we needed that. We needed something to take us home. We needed a go home situation for us. But we didn't get that. No, we didn't get that, y'all. We didn't get that because they deprived us of that. Now, matter of fact, yeah, Ethan Page. All ego. Yeah. And for anybody that's like, oh, Tishon, you can't talk about that guy, Ethan Page. It's not Ethan's fault. It's not his fault. Trust me, I don't know Ethan Page, nor do I know him personally, or do I know his work like that. But it's AEW's fault for setting him up like he was a big fucking deal. They overhyped a lot of the comings. Like, you didn't have to overhype that one. This was something that the announcers could have just hyped up. Like, let them work there. Because AEW forgets that they got two of the greatest fucking announcers ever in period. Tony Schiavone and the almighty Jim Ross. They got literally the biggest announcers. So you don't have to sit there and overhype you don't have to overhype these guys. Like, let them do their work. That's what you're paying. That's what you're paying Tony Schiavone. Sting! That's what you're paying Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross for. Stone Cold! Let them hype these guys up. They hyped up this debut for this Ethan Page guy as well. Now I'm like, fuck is you doing? No. Half everybody noticed there was no real pop for him. There was people in attendance. Because they were giving pops out there. But they were like, oh, okay. That's a letdown. Let's get to the women's match. Bravo. Sheeta, y'all cut up, girl. Y'all cut up. Hey, hats off to y'all. What the fuck is up with Nyla Rose? What is this shit? What was the point of Nyla Rose? Nyla Rose was completely out of place. Please, AEW, listen to me. Listen to me. I love you guys. I love you. My friend. I love you guys. Me love you. And also, shout out to my sponsor, Essential. Thank you. AEW, do this for me. Find something to do for Nyla Rose. AEW, listen to me. Find something for Nyla Rose to do. or get Nyla Rose off the air or out the fucking way. Putting Nyla Rose in dumbass storylines is beyond me. This shit show of a shit is beyond me. I know several women that said that they, Nyla has a kind of a Nyla Jax situation where Nyla usually hurts people sometimes. Alright, But my thing is, I get it. You're trying to appeal to the LGBTQ plus community. I get that. I know y'all trying to show equal opportunity. I get that. But let me tell you something. Nyla Rose just doesn't push the needle. When you made Britt Baker lose to Nyla Rose, Thunder Rose, it's like, what was the point? Britt Baker is Britt Baker is God's gift to the women's wrestling division. I'm not bullshitting. Britt Baker is fucking gold. Britt Baker is the most over heel, period. So why would Nyla Rose go? And then y'all botched that shit. The women's match was beautiful, beautiful. You bring down Nyla Rose to come down there and attack Sheeta which is kind of implying that, is Sheeta finna do a feud? Not, oh my gosh, again, we saw that horrible situation. We was glad when the title got off of Nyla. Like, okay, cool, get this shit out the way. And you bring Nyla down there to attack Sheeta. Nobody, if you listen to the fans, nobody wants to see Nyla. Nyla Rose is just, I get it, you're trying to appeal to a certain community, but at least make it somebody that, Sonny's more over than Nyla. Just being 100. People like Sonny more than I like Nyla, even though there's two different situations, but I'm just saying, like, y'all don't try to John Cena us with this fucking Nyla Rose. Don't try to force Nyla Rose down our throats. Nyla Rose is just, it's not working. Y'all have to repackage that one. I'm sorry, just repackage that shit. But they brought Nyla Rose down there to attack Sheeta and, Hikaru Shida. It was awkward because it's like, okay, you attacking her and also the failed opponent. And it's like, all right, what's the point? And then all of a sudden, the heels come out, all the villains come out. Reminder, Britt Baker was kicked out of the tournament by who? Nyla Rose. They did a little awkward stare down, and it was like, oh, I forgive you. Like, what the fuck? Nyla should have never been down there. And then they set up a match for Dynamite. Doesn't have Nyla Rose in it. What the fuck are y'all doing with This was y'all chance to correct the women's division. This was they had it. AEW, y'all had it, man. You had it. Y'all had it. Y'all finally did something proper with the women's division. You finally did it to where it looked like something was going on. Something was conforming with the women's division. And guess what y'all did? Guess what you did, AEW? You fucked that up. We was good. They put on a great fucking classic match. But y'all fucked it up by doing some weird ass shit with Nyla Rose. You just had to put Nyla Rose in there, huh? What's that? Somebody was on the board. Yeah. Send Nyla down there. Why? Yeah, Native beats some shit. Go beat somebody. Why? I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, I apologize, y'all. I apologize. But y'all, am I lying? Am I lying, y'all? Am I crazy? Am I crazy for what I'm saying right now? Am I being too harsh? Because if somebody is indifferent to what I'm saying, I will bring you on here. If you want to go live with me, I will bring you on here so that way you can say your piece. Because maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But yeah, they fucked up the women's match, the ending, which they should have left. It was perfect. Leave it alone. Nothing needed to happen. Nothing. We did not need an interference. We didn't need nothing. The match was beautiful. Beautiful. It shut me the fuck up. It satisfied me. But, Tag Team Battle Royal. That was good, y'all. That was good. Tag Team Battle Royal. Now, people picking on Evil Uno and his botch. The overselling of y'all ain't see it. There's some gifs going around or video memes going around where it's showing Marco Stunt do the hurricane run on the outside, and Evil Uno just he late sold it. He late sold the hurricane runner to the outside, but other than that, the Tag Team Battle Royal was perfect. I loved it. Bravo, loved it. But yeah, it didn't go without his botch. His horrible botch. Matt Hardy and Adam Page. Okay, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with the match. It wasn't like I wasn't hyped about the match in the beginning. I didn't care for the match. The matches, it was still stupid to me. But hey, I'm sorry. Adam Page went over on Matt Hardy. I'm game for it, especially Money Man. I'm game for that. It did something. It kept Adam busy, and it gives Adam some more, credit over. He went over on a legend. I don't know, man. It's just AEW fucked us up with their announcement. Christian Cage, Captain Charisma, Charisma with no charisma. I know a lot of y'all are fans of Christian, and by me saying this, some of y'all. Matter of fact, let me read some of the comments. Let me read y'all comments, man. I'm sorry. Let me read the comments. Let's see. Yeah, Larry said Christian. Black Mamba, what's up, girl? Man said that's the best AW could get. Jay Riso, come on, give me a break. Andrew said Kurt. I ain't see no Kurt Angle. Yeah, Sean said Cena not going nowhere. Well, we see that. He's not going nowhere. He's a WWE lifer. Yeah, I 100% agree with you on that one. Let's see. Terrence said this is the Shockmaster 2.0. Oh man, damn! Don't do that, Terrence. Don't say it. Adrian said that ending was poorly, one of the worst botches ever, dude. Eddie Kingston tried to. Oh, he tried to replicate a Platoon cover. He did. Yeah, it was horrible, Ethan. Yeah, Christian. Yeah, and Adrian said Christian was a disappointment. He was a big disappointment. Just yeah, y'all. And like I said, I want to put everything in perspective because context without perspective is just horrible. I gotta give context to what I'm saying as far as my criticism. The reason why I went so hard on the Christian announcement is because they overhyped this one. Let's not kid ourselves. Christian is he's not more widely known than any of the people that we even expected it to be. For the references that they gave as far as this person, that doesn't describe Christian. That's the part where I'm really going at them at, is that these references that they gave towards the person that was supposed to be, the clues they was given, does not describe Christian. We don't know Christian as the outworking everybody. We don't know Christian as that. I mean, that could have been Shawn Michaels. far as somebody who sells and works, you know. But really, the person you think of clearly is John Cena, because he's a workhorse. He does this, he does that, he does that. And there's plenty of other wrestlers that do the same, you know. There's people that work hard day in and day out. John Moxley, but he's already there. That go hard for the brand. There's a lot of people that do that. You know, there's a lot of people that go hard for the brand. But hell, Mark Henry goes hard for the brand. Like, there's a lot of people that he's not that guy. But that's what they hyped it up as, like, this guy, and it was like this is gonna shock everybody. Oh, when they said that, this is people when they was talking about people will be totally shocked that this guy is here. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna be totally shocked that this guy is here. Okay. Like, wow, all right. Let's see this. Let's see this person. Okay, this gotta be somebody who's gonna clearly just literally go the fuck over. You know, who's gonna just shut it down. Is it CM Punk? Is it Stone Cold? Is it The Rock? Who is it? They gave us Christian Cage. And I said it earlier, and it's no slander, it's just the truth. Christian ain't no fucking Edge. And Edge is still not considered the guy, but it's still, Edge got more hype than Christian. Christian is not a game changer. Christian with the TNA didn't change shit. Am I lying, y'all? Am I lying? Christian's cool with me, but it's just that don't disrespect Christian and oversell him like he's. Don't act like he's CM Punk. Don't do that. Even though I got issues with CM Punk, his mannerism, but still, I'm not going to overlook CM Punk's impact on the wrestling game. Y'all know me. I shit on CM Punk a lot, but I'm not going to disrespect this man's pull. He does have people love him, and we can't overlook that. Christian, I ain't heard nobody talk about Christian in forever. I don't know nobody that be looking for Christian. Like, man, when is Christian coming back? I can't wait to Christian come. What? I've never heard nobody within the wrestling community talk about, hey, when is Christian? I'm looking for a Christian match. The chance you hear is CM Punk, Cena sucks, Rocky. What? Like, you hear references of wrestlers that people are asking about. Nobody's asking for no motherfucking Christian. Hey, even though don't nobody know who Bishop is, but yeah, we would have been happy to be. Nice plug in for the local wrestler. Shout out to Bishop. Greg says, all that hype for the guy, Vince wanted to put a blue dot over cause he don't like his face. Damn. Cena is the Vince Kiss Club. Would have been better if Christian can't put no asses in seats. His time has came and gone and went. You know, I won't say Christian's time has came and gone. I'll say his role is there. His role is there. And when I would say there, I'm talking about there to the side. You know, Christian is not a lead person. He's not a turn the corner guy. He's somebody that fills in a place. So I'm not saying like Christian is horrible. He's bad. He's talentless. I'm not saying it. So I don't want people to get it misinterpreted like I'm shitting on Christian. But he is not that guy. You got certain talent that you can, this the guy we can build around. You can't build around Christian. TNA tried that. And trust me, they gave Christian the motherfucking door. They pushed him in straight to the top. On top. One thing I do give AEW credit is that they don't just push a person directly to the top. that literally don't need to be on the top. You know, they didn't bring Zack Ryder in there, aka Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona. They didn't bring him on in there and push him straight to the top. They didn't bring Rusev, you know, aka Miro, and bring him in straight to the top. They respected his level. Let him find himself first. You know, they didn't bring Matt Hardy straight to the top. You know, even though they put Matt Hardy in a place where he can thrive it with his gimmick, and that he can be useful. Just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. And that pretty much, that explains AEW's show tonight. Revolution was a big time fail. Yes, my grade on Revolution tonight, y'all, tonight. AEW was a epic fail tonight. Am I happy with the tag team that won in the battle royal? Hell yeah. Because that means we finna get to see Young Bucks versus Pac and Ray Phoenix. Woo! Woo! Woo-cha! Woo-cha! Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready for that. That's gonna be a good match. But AEW fucked up, man. That's just the best way to put it. Fans definitely didn't ask for this. I'm gonna be honest. There's some people out there, and honestly, I don't really think people really believe this. Like, even because you got people that just AEW fans. They just start saying, "Oh, AEW only." Okay, you're AEW because you want to spite WWE. I get it, but AEW, I support AEW, but at the same time, they're not the end all say all. I get it. We wanted AEW to say a fuck you to WWE for what WWE has been doing. They have been ignoring fans for the longest. But I'm not finna let AEW do every fucking thing and just let them get away with it. No, tonight was not a good night. Do you think Edge is gonna make it to WrestleMania without something happening? I don't know where they're going with this one. I really don't know. You know, the best that they can do is just do the Edge versus Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns go over. I don't really see like where they're going with it as far as now. I don't have any big plans. I don't have any big hopes for Edge and him winning the Royal Rumble. I wish they would have showed somebody else, but hey, oh well. You know, I'm just gonna on this one. I'm just gonna take the seat and just watch the show because I don't know where they're going with this one. I really don't. Or feed him to Bobby Lashley. Let Bobby Lashley go off. If Brock is not coming back, let Bobby Lashley go off on the Edge. You know. But I don't know, y'all. That's all I truly got to say about AEW tonight because they fucked up. And I think Tony and them knows it. They know, but it's just the lying and the ass kissing and the only thing that really messed them up most, like I said earlier with me, was that they overhyped this one. And I'm hoping Lashley and Brock. I hope Brock comes back since now it's clear to us fans that Brock has not done any deal with AEW. So hopefully this means that Brock is definitely going to return back to WWE because I would love to see Bobby versus Brock, just like anybody else. But AEW just I think they oversold that one. You know, they and it's the people that they oversold it with. I think they shouldn't have done that. I think that they should have, you know, just kept it nice. But I don't know, man. Y'all comment below. Tell me what y'all think. Like, subscribe to the page. Shout out to the YouTube page, Get a Nation Entertainment, Wrestle Chat Media. We here.